I wanted to come in here and share a little tip that works a lot for me when I'm facing resistance with the things I don't want to be doing. So, next time you catch yourself thinking to yourself or saying out loud, I have to clean the kitchen. I have to take care of this and that affair. I have to go to work. I have to do a thing that you evidently don't want to do. Switch it to I get to. So I get to go to work right now. I get to clean the kitchen. I get to do this chore. Because just by just by that small change of words, what you're doing is you're changing your relationship to it, and you're completely shifting the energetics. So you're shifting from a place of resistance to a place of full acceptance and embracing. Because believe it or not, when you're resisting something and you're saying, ugh, I have to do X, Y, Z, you're actually creating more of it and you're manifesting more of it if you believe in energetics and manifestation and all that stuff. So every time you're just feeling yucky about having to do something, you're actually giving it energy with your resistance. You're unconsciously manifesting more of it. So what I invite you to do is say, I get to go to work. I get to do X, Y, Z, not only to bring a certain gratitude, if you will, to the fact that you have the capacity to move your body, you have the capacity to execute decisions, you have the capacity to show up for something or for someone that's bigger than you. So not only to bring gratitude and humility, if you will, to the act that you're doing, and to shift it from a place of it being a chore to it being a devotional path. So it's not only about devotion and gratitude, but it is about power. So what I mean by that is that when you accept something, when you embrace something, so you shift the narrative and the energetic from having to do something to getting to do something, you are then embracing the thing. And by embracing it and becoming it through those energetics, you can actually derive the powers and the skills and the magic that very thing is there to offer you. Because in everything, no matter how hard or awful or painful or cumbersome, there's always a treasure. There's always gold in every situation. So if you're resisting something, hating on it, not liking it, you're just stuck in a loop and you're kind of digging yourself further. Whereas if you take a moment to embrace that thing and be like, okay, this is my spiritual teacher today. I'm going to embrace it devotionally. Be grateful that I get to experience this situation in this reality. Then that thing blooms before your eyes. The miracle comes through and is able to give you its powers. So you become more powerful, you become more capable, you become more skilled, and then you're able to, which is what I think you want, you're able to overcome it. So you're able to, the thing itself kind of shapeshifts. It disappears, it dissipates the more you embrace it, because you're no longer feeding it with your resistance, and it is then allowed to transform and transmute into something different. This is not about spiritual bypassing. This is not about saying, oh, everything is great, everything is love and light. It's not about that. You can have your grief, you can have your anger, you can have your rage, you can say no to things. You can, by all means, delete and erase everything and anything that is not in alignment with yourself, for sure. But for those little things that you still feel like they're part of your path, or that for some reason you still have to do them, or you're still manifesting them in your reality, start by shifting your thoughts and your narratives about it from having to do something to getting to do something. It is very simple, very small change, but I swear the energetics of it are day and night. And you can quickly shift out of periods or chores that you are simply not wanting to do, or phases or tasks that you're simply not liking. So embrace your reality, realize that you get to do certain things, bring in that gratitude, that devotional act of love, and see that thing shape shift before your eyes.